Then I can't get there. If it's two of these treants here. Do you just give up? Hi guys, Yacca here. So I've been trying out Treant Druid quite a bit, and I'd just like to give you a short presentation on what that is. So it's very much like a token playstyle, and right now it resides in the middle of kind of tier 2. And the way the deck plays is that you want to summon a bunch of minions on the board. You want to buff them and then hit your opponent in the face, either through just building the giant minions or putting a Savage Roar and go in for a burst victory. So that's kind of the general theme around the deck, and let's have a look on how it actually looks. So the Treant Druid is very much revolving around the of course the treants, but you have a bunch of draw in the beginning. It is a spell heavy deck. There's actually only one minion in here in the build that I have here, and that's Guru the Might Tree, which makes Fungal Fortunes immensely good. And Fungal Fortunes is actually one of the key cards that you want to keep in the mulligan. Generally, of course, there can be some match specific things. You want to keep Fungal Fortunes and Overgrowth, because that allows you to do some crazy stuff. One of the main combos that you might have encountered when playing against a Treant is on 7 mana you can Solar Eclipse into Arbor up, essentially summoning 4 Treants. 2 of them will be 6/4 in stats, and the other 2 will be 4/3 in stats, and then you can continue from there to continue buffing. And when you do that combo, well, when you have just up to 3 Treants on the board, Aeroponics, that's free, because it'll discount at 6, it only costs 5, that's free, and then you draw 2 cards. On the power level, I said it resided in the middle of tier 2, so I played it somewhat. I played it both tracked games and untracked games, but right now I am with where I'm placed in the 2000 something legend. It's kind of 50-50 for me. It's been fun to play, but the games are really swingy. Either you get on the board, or you don't and you lose, or your opponent might be a very aggressive matchup and just beats you down before you can do that great big turn and develop the board, and the turn after you might go in for the kill on your opponent. You simply do not have enough time to follow through on that game plan when they are too aggressive. So the Paladin and the aggressive decks are really what you are struggling with when you're playing Treant Druid, if they have too much control tools over the board. But funny enough, you're not that unfavored against Warrior, because you can continually really develop boards, but they do have a bunch of control tools which might make you struggle from through certain matches that you have against them. But I really think it's fun, and if you do have the cards for it, up until 5 mana it's not too bad. But then you have your Force of Nature, epic, Glowfly, epic, Runic Carvings, epic, and Guru, a legendary. Eventually down the line I'll present a more budget deck to you, which has an immense win rate as well. But this one, if you do want to have fun, you do have the cards, this is really hilarious to play. And your opponent, sometimes they just, what, I can't do anything against this. And then that's, those are the fun games. And of course they're also the ones that where I mentioned that you simply cannot make the board stick, and then you don't pull out the win there. It's very 50-50. I would say that you can climb with the deck until Legend. It's not going to be as fast, but it's going to be fast enough and fun, hopefully, to play. There are a bunch of things which you have to be a little bit careful about. I'm not sure if this will continue to be good. So I'm not sure if you want to craft for it. There are of course right now better decks out there, but if you do have the cards and you want to get some wins in with Druid, you can hit Legend with this, and it is great fun to have this playstyle that you can lean into. My personal results is that I am dead center 50-50 with the Druid, so it's, yeah, I'm not really progressing much through the ranks as it is right now, but I'm not losing any either. And that was from the previous build of Druid, not really, you were really losing a lot in the early token days, I would say in the start of the last expansion that we got here. But the mini set introduced some good tools, especially with the Arbor up. I think I'll leave you guys with that and we'll jump into some gameplay. First, I want to thank you guys. It's been a few days since my last upload, but you guys are still sticking in. You are being here on the channel, and that's great. I got a few new subscribers. Thank you so much. And thank you for all you guys that are still around. I think you guys are awesome. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider to do so. It is great motivation for me. I'll stop the rant and let's go see the gameplay. Another rogue. What am I going for? Ramp would be nice, but Glowfly Swarm. Fungal Fortunes, Glowfly Swarm. Then drop these two. Arbor up. I could coin Fungal Fortunes on the next turn. But I guess it depends. Let's get a minion out there. Only challenge is if he does have like a backstab, you can backstab Evil Miscreant. Maybe I should have coined into Fungal Fortunes.
Care to make a wager, friend?
It's only two now. Okay, and then backstab. If it doesn't matter. Well, the coin is actually quite important here. I'll rather burn a card.
Care to make a wager, friend?
It's starting to become a little bit threatening. Now I'll just Glowfly Swarm into maybe Force of Nature.
I cannot hold any more cards.
We'll see. This first wave he should somewhat easily clear. You can clear 3 more. It's fine, I don't have any minions. That'll just hurt himself, actually. That was a good one. Oh, what a predicament. Overgrowth and then go nuts subsequently, or I can try and push a little bit now with Arbor up.
How curious.
It's gonna be 12 points of damage, which I either value trade with or go face.
So many contradictions.
We'll Arbor up. No, I guess he can trade. I do have lethal set up. If he somehow chooses to ignore it for 12, 13. Double eviscerate, he actually had me. Ja, optaget. Hvad så, ven? Nej, jeg er ude på toilettet. Okay. Vendetta. 4, 8, 12. He's just clearing. Actually lines up quite well with runic carvings. And if I give them rush, still I can solar eclipse Savage Roar on the next turn. Alright, cool. Usually rogues don't have any AoE. And solar eclipse Savage Roar is gonna be a bajillion damage. Or maybe a little bit less. Gonna be 4 points for each point I have left out there. So it's just if I have 12, like 3, 12, 18. And on top of myself, actually, so 16 for just 3 slots for 3 slots out there. 4, 12. 16, yeah. If there's 2 left. Then I can't get there. If it's 2 of these treants here. Do you just give up? Alright. I guess we got there. Whoa. Against a rogue. That's bad.
Class is in session.
Rising Winds is kind of okay. Early start. Fungal Fortunes is best, but I kind of need to go at it on the board. Overgrowth is really good. Okay.
Home in the shadows.
Sure. Fungal Fortunes. Great. Eagle. And then if I draw an Innovate, then I'll go Overgrowth. If not, then on Fungal Fortunes. Backstab? Oh, okay. Guess it's fine-ish. As of now, it's not going face. And then I can Luna into Overgrowth. Okay. Takes a lot of damage off the board. While I'm still ramping. Lunar. Overgrowth. And then I can Solar into Force of Nature or Solar into Arbor up. Arbor up is the best one, of course. But Force of Nature works. Could also go Roo. There's a chance he just goes face. In which case, Goro is gonna be crazy good. Because that's gonna sum up to another 6 points of damage, 18 points of damage, and I get a taunt in the way. So let's just do this in Force of Nature.
Tree time. Tree time.
Tree time. Why haven't I heard that before? If he ignores the board, then I can Solar into Savage Roar. I'll be 36 points of damage out there, just out there. So he needs to trade. A trade of 4, 5. If it's not trade, then there's still gonna be 30 points of damage.
I wonder.
I'm just gonna sit here all quietly, not giving anything away. Maybe I have it, maybe I don't. He sets up lethal. He's got it. He's going in. And lethal right back at you. Surprise! Okay. He could have avoided that. So. Aeroponics is going back.
Class is in session.
This can do some nutty stuff. Innovate. Oh, okay, I need real cards as well. That's not the one. Fungal Fortunes is a real card. Let me get some options here. Right. Actually, next turn I could Glowfly. What's that? 5 if I draw a spell. Yeah, right. And I'll be on 2. What do you got? Okay, overgrowth. Okay. Arbor up is going to be like 10, 20. Yeah, he needs to clear some stuff. He's gonna rush in. They don't have rush. They do have rush. Why can't I see that? Okay. I think this is worth more. Again, it sets up lethal. Right now he can't runic carvings, and there's no taunt minions other than Guru in the deck. You not ready? I think I am. Let the rising winds. 12, that's another 8 points. So even if he finishes off one of them, it's gonna be 8 plus 6, that's 14, and then a hero power. That's gonna be 15.
I'm waiting for no one.
Arbor up. Glowfly.
Well played.
You have legendary skill, my friend.
GG. And an example of the mirror matchup. So even if he hit the overgrowth, I still didn't manage to keep control of the board, staying in there. I got the initiative, and yeah, that's how to manage the mirror. Yep. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys are awesome.